You'll start off your warm-up with the glute bridge exercise. Lay down on your back. Have your heels as close to your fingertips as you can and as wide as your hips. Turn your toes out just a little bit. Bend at the elbows and try to push your upper arms into the floor, and then pick your hips up off of the mat, trying to squeeze your glutes, squeeze your butt cheeks as you lift. You're going to do 20 of these, and then you're going to roll onto your side. You'll take a foam roller or something similar, and you're going to lay it down on the floor next to you. And it's good to have that there, that way you can prop your knee up onto whatever you've got. So you're going to take both arms and place them out in front. Take your top arm and rotate up, overhead. Allow your chest to open toward the ceiling. Come all the way out to the side till you're making a T shape with the arms, and then come down again. You're going to do this 5 times on each side, trying your best to keep that knee in contact with the foam roller at all times. So now if your hand pops up off the floor, that's totally okay. Just repeat that 5 times on one side, and then go over to the other arm. Alright, so then you're going to go into hip controlled articular rotations or hip cars. You're going to be on hands and knees. Take one knee, you're going to bring it up towards your chest, out to the side, and around. And you're going to do this nice and controlled, trying not to move your torso too much and trying to get as full a range of motion with your leg as possible. You'll do this 5 times in one direction, and then 5 times the opposite direction. Heel to the ceiling first, up toward the shoulder, in toward the midline, and then around. So 5 times both ways on one leg and 5 times both ways on the opposite leg. And then you're going to go into a squat wiggle. So the thing with this is you want your feet to be in whatever your squat position is, and you're just going to drop down into your lowest squat position. You'll wiggle a little bit, just make sure the knees are pressed out. You'll stand up, and you'll do it again. Squat down as low as you're comfortable with, trying to feel like you're sinking your hips and keeping your feet in contact with the floor the whole time. You'll do 5 of those. After that, you'll go into like an ankle lunge walk, and you're going to only bend your knees as much as you can handle, because this is primarily for your ankles. So you'll start off standing. You're going to put one foot slightly in front, just bend the knee a little bit, allow that ankle to stretch, come up again, and then a tiny, tiny step, bend the knee a little bit, allow the ankle to stretch, come up, little tiny step, bend the knees, allow the ankle to stretch, and it's kind of like doing very, very tiny lunges. So you're not trying to get very far down, you're just trying to stretch through the ankle, allow your whole foot to stay in contact with the floor, bend those knees a little bit, and only do enough walks to get like 5 of these on each ankle. You're not trying to do a bunch of these. For the last one, you're going to do shoulder controlled articular rotations or shoulder cars. You're going to stand really close to a wall or something that will kind of block you off here. You're going to try to keep your body straight. Start with your palm facing down. Pinky side is going to be near the wall. You're going to bring your hand up, around, try to keep your chest forward. When you get as far back as you can with your palm forward, turn your hand, then allow your arm to rotate around. So you may have to start like a foot away from the wall to start with. Just get used to going through the range of motion, doing 5 in each direction. So you'll do 5 to the rear, and then turn your palm backwards, press it in reverse, rotate the arm when you reach as far as you can, palm forward, 5 the other way. So 5 backwards, 5 forward. As you get more used to it, you can move closer to the wall, and make sure you do that on both sides. After that, you can go into your regular workout.